Hello, everyone. So, I'm a part of a No Man's Sky group page on Facebook, and I see a lot of new players asking, how do you make money? Um, Early game, fast, and easy. So, I will be talking about units, nanites, and Quicksilver all in this video and giving options to get a decent quantity each. So to start the video, we will start with units. So as soon as you get your starship repaired and are able to fly to space stations and able to warp systems, you come to any space station and you buy up all of something. Typically, most people go with cobalt because it's easier to carry a lot of it. So buy all of it here, and all you have to do, you can either sell it to somebody down here, or, and by doing that, you don't crash the market as much, or you can just go to another space and sell it there. So you saw when I bought it, it was about 200. Now, eventually when I get to the next place, hopefully I'll be able to sell it for more, but probably not the first time around. If not the first time around, don't worry about it too much. Also, searching these kind of things inside the space stations, it's either going to give you navigation data, or sometimes it will give you a little handful of nanites. So that's a good way to kind of build up on the nanites. It builds up. It just takes. So yeah, I'm only selling for 192. So yes, I'm losing money right now. But now, oh geez, thanks. Sorry guys. Okay, come on. Anytime now. Cluster my thumbs. So now I'm only buying them for 48, but it's because there's like just shy of 6,000. So again, I can go down and sell them to one of these guys down here and not risk crashing. Or I can go to a third space station and sell them there, and I should be able to sell them for more than that. And therefore I will have finally made some money. So this is probably the easiest and fastest way to make money very, very early in the game. But the downside is that you're crashing. I lost money again. So, a good way to ensure that you are making money is to either check in your discoveries when you hover over any system where you see economy, say mass production, high supply. So as long as this system is available in my teleporter, I can go there and I have a much better chance of actually getting the. The other way to do it is to actually have the economy scanner in your starship. I think that's what that looks like. Let's see. And once you open up the Nexus or the Space Anomaly, you'll be able to start buying some of these upgrades. Yeah, there's the conflict scanner, the economy scanner. You want to get this fairly soon in the game because it's going to be really helpful making money, finding S-class starships, frigates, freighters, all of that good stuff. Yeah, once you go into the galaxy map, so you can see here, Zemine, current location, 4 p.m. Then there's the Corvax symbol, and then there's 3 white stars next to what looks kind of like a DNA strand. And then the, looks like crossing swords to me, number 3. So those 3 stars next to that DNA strand tell you that the economy there should be pretty good. When I open up more of the details, you can see fusion, which doesn't mean as much, not at least early game. Cell, what is that, 45.4 and I minus 26.4. So not bad. I've seen the sell rate up near, I think, 70, and the buy down as low as almost negative 30. Then you can see it says prosperous. So I'm going to put a link in the description of this video for kind of a wiki page, and see on that wiki all of the different that they use as well. But it's way easier to just put 3 stars next to some. You know you're in a good economy and actually getting some decent stuff. Of course, the next best thing to do to make money early game is as soon as you have that scanner repaired, you should be scanning pretty much everything that you look at all the time. Which, yes, I know can be time consuming, but it's worth it. So, right? 200 units. Whoopie friggin' units. With minerals, unfortunately, you'll never really have enough, or you'll never really get enough money, but once you get these S-class ones, they add 6,000 or 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 8,000, plus 31% scan radius, 6,000. Yeah, you get big time bonus once you start to get those for scanning plants and animals. Scan this plant and see. 71,000 just for that one planet. Another 71,000 for this planet. So I just made 140,000 units. Seconds. Yes, at first, it will take you a while to save up the nanites. Get those S-class upgrades to your scanner. But if you focus on that pretty early and you do that right away, then you'll be making money in no time. Also, after you've done that, once you come into your discoveries page, you should see okay, you should see these little arrows on the main. So yeah, you can either rename them and upload them, or you can just upload 3 nanites. Big deal. But if you've scanned like a good chunk of the, or I shouldn't say a good chunk of the planet, but a good chunk of the stuff on the planet that's available to scan, you could get a good couple hundred nanites. So it doesn't take much more than going to every planet in one system, or you'll have enough nanites for those upgrades. So that's a good way to get some units and some nanites pretty early in the game. I'm just gonna warp over to another place. We're gonna talk about trade routes. These are actually really easy to set up super early in the game. I do have another save where I think I'm only like maybe 25 hours, 30 hours into the game, and I already have a good trade route left and a couple $1 million. I can make a good couple $1 million. 20 minutes. Okay. But yeah, I'll just fast forward a little. So yeah, trade routes are where that 3 stars starts to make a difference, and that remember that DNA strand? Those symbols will start to make a difference as well. Trade post what? Show you what I'm talking about. So, the only real things you're going to need is some kind of save point. That's optional. I do like to have them just in case, because sometimes teleporting just kicks me right out of the game. You'll of course need your base computer, the teleporter, and how this goes. Better way to see it. You'll need you'll need a battery and a panel. So those can all be unlocked once you are able to get onto your data. What in the heck? Okay. Apparently it hurts to get off of ladders. So yeah, just a battery, 1 solar panel. Hook it up to the teleporter, which you can put it up inside there so you can see it. Just kind of like it where it is. It's a good idea to have the landing pad out there as well. Otherwise, what happens when you teleport in is that your ship will be part of it. On the roof, maybe. Maybe hanging out sideways, like right here. Or like right here in the middle of everything. For an angle. Not sure why the game works that way, but it does. Now, when you do this, if that's the only pieces you use, your base will be too small to upload, but it will keep the name. You just might have to teleport back and forth to it once or twice to kind of really save the name in the system. Anyway, so yeah, it's a pretty easy setup. The only other things you need to start worrying about after that is these symbols and those 3 stars. So you use your economy scanner to find a solar system that has this compass looking symbol and the 3 white stars beside it out on the galaxy. You warp to it, and then I believe it's also the economy scanner that gives your ship the ability to, when you are inside of it, go down to that quick menu way over to that gear, and instead of doing an emergency, yes, so your economy scanner, you can just click on it, you scan for a trade post, and it will find a trade post in that system. And of course you fly over to it. Case. Of course you can add more so that upload thing. But anyway, once all that's set up, which yes will take some time, so now you want to come in here and all of these things will be nicely on sale. Minus 14, minus 20, minus 56. So the trade post, we're going to get all of this kind of stuff. Or super, and then just want to fill your inventory. What? Probably won't. So anyway, you want to look at like the highest price here. Buy as much as you possibly can, so that your inventory is nice and full. So I can buy about 50 more things. And do that. And so this is going to be another way to save up some money real quick, so you can actually start going to different star systems and getting the extra, paying for the extra storage rather than using drop pod coordinates to get quote unquote free. It's actually like what, carbon nanotubes, antimatter, ionized cobalt. Time you go. And once you have all of that done, you're going to go find another system and I'll show you the symbol on that. So, the next symbol you want to be looking for on your galaxy map is going to be the DNA strand looking thing. So anything you buy from the compass looking thing will sell to the DNA looking thing for a profit. Again, you want those 3 white stars next to that symbol came out galaxy map. So I've come here, go down to sell. You can see I'm selling at plus 45, plus 30, plus 24. All this is green. So you definitely know that I'm making a profit. So just in case you weren't paying attention to what my money is, first time around, we're at about just shy of 28 million right now. So let's buy up as this thing that's looking at. I like to buy and see one row is always 90. Oh no! I've lost like almost $11 million. Does this really work, Michael? Yes. Yes, it does. Bear with me. Okay, we're gonna go to the third trade plan. So, once again, the third symbol that you're gonna be looking for is this kind of beaker, bottle looking thing, whatever. Again, 3 stars inside it. Yeah. So remember, we were at just shy of 28 million. 35 million. He made a profit. Neat. So, and then anything you buy from here can be sold back to the compass looking symbol one for a profit as well. So you would think that you could just keep looping through these over and over and over and just make a ton of money. That took me what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe something like that. Made $8 million from just that one trade. Now, there's also 4 other symbols that you're going to see out in space in a galaxy map. So let's get out to space real quick and I'll show you the other 4 symbols and try and show you what order. I mean, obviously you can start with the model itself, the compass, and then go from the compass to the DNA strand, or DNA strand, whatever. That order doesn't matter, just as long as you know which one sells to which. You're out in the galaxy. Okay, so you see that symbol looks kind of like a computer chip. Let's see if I can remember. Yes, the computer chip will sell to it looks like a battery. The battery will sell to the pickaxe, and the pickaxe will sell the gear-looking one. And they're always the same color on the map too. I don't have all the orange, I guess. So right there, 3 stars, chip. I know that would be a good place. Yes, okay, so the yellow ones are the gear, so the pickaxe sells to the gear. Gear will sell to the chip battery, the pickaxe, etc., etc. So you can easily set up a route where, if you were paying attention before, you the lists I had in the teleporter down here, set up a trade route of those parts. Now, unfortunately, none of the 4 sell to the first 3 and vice versa. So annoying. I don't really. I don't know. But yeah, that's the basics of a trade route. I find this one of the best, easiest ways to make money. Again, it kind of crashes the market a bit once you do a loop here. You'll only have like 40, 50, 60 products to buy instead of the 180 worth of products to buy, the more expensive ones. So you can only do a loop about on those, so it's good to kind of set up multiples. So yeah, I have a northeast, south, there's a west, there's somewhere west, do the 4. And the other popular way to make a lot of money really fast is farming minerals. Now, this can still be done relatively early in the game, but you're gonna want to put the vast majority of your focus into getting all of the base parts that you're gonna need to do it, and then if you're lucky, you'll find the right kind of spots right next to each other right away. Otherwise, there's potential for you to be spending hours roaming a planet trying to find exactly the perfect location for a good farm and then build it. But it is true that after you do all that work, once it's built, you don't have to do any work after that other than go to your farm every couple of hours, collect the materials, and then sell them. Boom. Tens, if not hundreds of dollars. I've even seen most like $1 billion. Just waiting a couple hours. It just takes a lot of work to get it all set up first, whereas crashing markets takes no materials whatsoever except maybe your economist on your ship. Should be pretty easy to get early on. Handful of salvage data. If you don't know how to find salvage data with your scanner, find that buried technology module, and you go dig it up with your terrain modifier, and you go spend it on the Nexus to get all this stuff. You're following the story of the game, it pretty well walks you through all of that. But yeah, a lot of people like to find that like power hotspot. I don't know. You get a power hotspot, then you can find a mineral hotspot. This is only emerald, but once you build this, so it makes 1,250, 367 an hour. But every 4 hours, like 1,200, or each one of those, each supply depot. Now, granted, this is only E-class, I think. My power outlet is only a E-class as well, but if you can find an S-class activated in you and an S-class power spot close enough to each other, you put your base computer down right in the middle of the two, basically. You can kind of build a little base there, run the power to your base, and then power from your base to those, and as long as you have enough generators, you have enough power. Then yeah, you just collect all of that and go sell it. So those are kind of the three best, easiest ways to make a lot of money early game. Nanites, your best bet is, again, scanning the crap out of everything, and then uploading everything either as you go, or scan the crap out of a bunch of stuff, and then upload it all, and you'll get a fair bit of sense. The next best way is on space stations. So I will warp to space station real quick and show you there. Okay. So when you're on a space station, you have your cartographer. He will do video, and then have your what are they called? Mission. These are kind of your guild guys. So if I was high enough in guild or whatever, he'll start giving me prizes. Stuff. Nothing. But yeah, you want to go to your mission agent, browse missions, and you can see here 174 nanites. All I have to do is go kill 15 creatures. 97 nanites for hunt low-level pirates out. So yeah, these missions will give you, it's another good way to earn a good chunk of units or nanites, and the more you do them, the higher ranking you'll get, and you can get these higher ranking missions, get better prizes. And then of course, there's the same thing in the Nexus, but just in case not quite sure what I'm talking about, we will get a real Okay, so stop number 1. We'll be back here again in a little bit. So, almost 500,000 units to go unearth some ancient bones. That was weird. 345 nanites to construct an outpost. Kill 56 monstrosities. This one might be a challenge early on in the game. The monstrosities can be pretty deadly if you don't have your shields maxed out on your exosuit. Construct an outpost. Sometimes it's constructing an underwater one, which can be a little bit of a challenge. Unearth ancient bones as long as you have the terrain modifier. It's just time. Sometimes you get there, it's like the first bone that you dig up is the one you need. Other times, you're searching for like an hour. Eliminate hazardous Florida, 333 nanites. Little secret for you guys that I'm going to talk about and go into another video. Eliminate hazardous flora. All you have to do is actually just land on the planet where the hazardous flora is and search the gravestone. After that, you can actually go to the space station and port back to maybe a base you have on a planet that has better weather, and then eliminate the hazardous flora there. Not to worry about the weather as much. But again, I'll get into more detail about that totally other video. Also on the Nexus, good way to make nanites is while you're scanning things. Guy likes to hear all about the things you scan. And look at that, 1,250 nanites for all the flowers I've recently scanned. Not too shabby. This guy. If you've recently achieved a milestone, you just share that milestone achievement with him. Give you nanites. If I were to fly back to my base, get a living pearl, bring it back to him, he would also give me nanites. So the milestones are any of this kind of stuff. Any of these achievements. I think also these rankings, if I achieve any of them, pretty sure as I level up and that counts for me as well. And then my personal favorite way to make nanites, he's a big part of why I have 41,000 nanites right now. Because I cook this guy. So, I'm going to teach you a nice, easy recipe that you can do early game that you only need one ingredient to cook. Okay, so what the heck am I talking about? What, right? You haven't watched any of my other videos where I've talked about this before? Oh, what the heck? Well, that was a fun and interesting little glitch. You know, for as often as those tiny little things in this game, I love this game. That's such a small price to pay. And actually, now that I think about it, yes, it is what I need. Yeah, okay. So this is fungal clusters are relatively not too hard to get yourself a biodome and start growing them. That can be done pretty early on in the game as well. So, once you have some fungal mold, that will brew down into non-toxic mushrooms. And while doing a whole stack of 50 does take a good couple of minutes, it will be. So now that I have my non-toxic mushrooms, 5 of them, 4 of them, I guess, they will brew down into steamed vegetables. Steamed vegetables on their own won't brew into anything, but steamed vegetables and steamed vegetables put together like this flavor some sauce. Let me think here for a second. So, steamed vegetables here, and non-toxic mushrooms here mixed together make fibrous. Fibrous stew and flavor some sauce. A delicious vegetable stew. That's what Cronus likes. Any 4-tier and 5-tier recipe. That's right. That's delicious vegetable stew is a 4-tier recipe. No, Cronus will be a happy camper. So, to do a full stack worth of 50 delicious vegetable stew, the last couple of times I did it took me 25 minutes, half an hour, something like that. Not too terribly long. And since with a farm like that in a biodome, you can easily get a large quantity of fungal. Not going to run out anytime soon. And if you don't mind taking about 2 or 3 hours to repeat the process that I'm showing you, then you have tens of thousands of nanites without having to fight monstrosity. Without having to go on lengthy mission. Do it all for the Great. So, yes, take the delicious vegetables. I've outdone myself. It's delicious beyond compare. Oh, thank you. 129 nanites just for that one bowl of. I've outdone myself again. Awesome. another 129. So he'll give away anywhere between 40 and I've seen up as high as 160. So a stack of 50. On average, I've been getting somewhere around 5,000 nanites. And it takes maybe another 20 minutes to stand here and one by one give Cronus food, which is kind of boring and tedious, I know, I know. But 5,000 units an hour safely is better than the like 2,000 or 3,000 units I'm getting by farming whisper games every hour. So yeah, kind of prefer the quick than doing the missions too. Yeah, you can do 5, 6, 7 missions, parse it down and make a couple of thousand nanites that way as well. But cooking, I think, is by far best. Now, I've already done my Quicksilver mission for the day, but this is the only place in the game, at least that I know, where instead of getting units or nanites, every day, it's maybe even every like 12 hours or something, there you'll be able to earn the Quicksilver, and then once a week, I think, we're doing the community mission. And then this guy is where you spend that Quicksilver. Yeah, look at that, guys. We're like halfway to tier 2 already. Awesome. Good job, everyone. But yeah, he's, in case you don't know already, he's where you can buy a whole bunch of extra decorations, funky colors for your jetpack, new masks to wear, armor, gestures, fireworks, that kind of stuff. Bunch of extra cool knick-knack things, statues. But yeah, that is the basics of No Man's Sky economy. I hope this helped out a bunch of people. If you liked my video, please let me know by slapping the like button for me. If you want to subscribe, I'm going to do at least one more No Man's Sky video where we're going to get into a little bit more detail about the Quicksilver missions, and then I'm going to talk about navigation data and how it can be helpful for getting some of those recipes that aren't available anywhere but manufacturing facilities. So there'll definitely be a video all about that, and then we'll see from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will catch you all in the next video.